Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you're watching Goodfella TV.
Man, so they saying that Teofimo Lopez, according to Mike Coppinger, and Subriel Matias is finalizing the deal to do a ESPN Plus pay-per-view headline March 15th. I think they said location to be determined. It's kind of remind you when PBC was getting out the business with Showtime and Fox. Everything started going on pay-per-view. So Boots, for the most part, it was said, and I got a video. I don't know which video I'm gonna upload first, but these will be the last two of the day. I might do a live. But Boots basically said, or it's being said, that the Boots did not get Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? That, he would fight, even if he don't get Stannis, he'd get Teofimo Lopez. And so for the most part now, T.O. could be off the table for Boots, and it's like, okay, if you don't get Stannis, then what? So that's another thing to wonder. So Boots, Stannis is in a good position he's in a great position to negotiate. Like, he really got Eddie and Jerron by the balls. If we keeping it 100, he really got them by the balls right now. So, he really can do as he pleases with those two right now. So, I think that's very interesting. And my carpet giving me hell the tire game. I gotta get a wheel alignment. So, I'm going to shoot to the salvage yard to pick up a few things while I'm this way. So, but yeah, man, I think this overall, it's gonna be interesting to see now. What Boots do. Now the pressure is on, so it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how Boots end up. You know what I'm saying? As far as now there's no T.O. off the table. Now you really gotta make this shit work with Amon and Stannis. So if you don't make it work with Stannis, or the fight get called off, then fought T.O. In my opinion, T.O. is a bigger fight than that fight without a belt. But credit to Boots, they chasing belts, and that's what they say. So I told y'all it's the email super champion unification, email unification of the world. Stannis got his belt by email, Boots got his belt by email. So from one email guy to another. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I ain't been this way in so long, bro. Used to run the streets over here. My bitch run the street at night, and I can't sleep because I'm walking. Before you open the song. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. T.O. said he wanted to fight. Subriel Matias. I think he came back and got a victory on a smaller show, no longer with Matchroom. So yeah, T.O. was gonna fight him, and he wanted to fight him. He feel like he can beat Subriel Matias. And to be honest, I said that to Matias is and I missed my turn. Geese Willikers, Batman. But yeah, Subriel Matias is I can put you crossed over. I'm doing dumb shit. But Subriel Matias is he tailor-made for T.O. He comes straight down there. He ain't gonna use no more. He gonna come right at T.O. So, a guy that really don't focus much on defense, don't focus much on the jab. So I think the thing, T.O. is just gonna sit back and watch Subriel Matias come to him and counter him. Now, Matias gotta hurt T.O. and he gotta utilize his jab. If he utilizes his jab, that might give him enough to offset and not just focus on hammering T.O. to the head. But one advantage Matias got, in my opinion, is he's powerful, he's strong, but his conditioning is sure to be good. So if T.O. ain't on his P's and Q's about, he can't hurt Matias, T.O. might get knocked out in this fight. But I think his counter-punching ability, even if he ain't as powerful as he was at 40, at 35 as he is, at 40, I think his counter-punching ability will be able just to, keep Matias at bay. He's a sharp counter-puncher. So I think that'll be enough to keep Matias at back. Just my humble opinion on things. It'll be enough to keep Matias at back. So that'll be the interesting thing about it. So, but it's a good matchup. Now, pay-per-view? No, it's not pay-per-view. But like I continue to tell y'all, you know, this remind you of when PBC was getting out the game. With Showtime and Fox, everything started to go on peak pay-per-view because the network started to take the bag. Okay, why are we going to continue to invest into the top rank, right? Why are we going to invest into top rank? Keep putting money in them so they can take all their fans and take our customers and go to the zone. So you're going to see PBC start to pull, top rank, ESPN started to pull back the shows, pull back the money. You know what I'm saying? And they're not about to help them build the platform up on the zone. So you're going to start seeing a lot of that shit go to the zone. And a lot of their budget, I wonder where a lot of their budget going to turn out to be honest. That's what I want to know, where a lot of their budget going to turn out to. That's what you want to know. What's going to happen to the budget? Like ESPN, is it gonna go to like more to UFC? Is they gonna divide it into something else? I want to know where the budget gonna go. I think that's a very interesting conversation to have, to see where is their budget gonna go. So that's my opinion. So where do I think it's gonna go? They're probably gonna find somewhere else, you know, a new sport, you know. Maybe throw a little bit over to the UFC. They might bring in another boxing league. Who knows? But it's not a lot of good programming on. You talk about how trash, you know, basketball has been in the ratings and all this type of stuff and all of that. So you hear those conversations that they having, and you know, boxing literally has all of the ingredients to be, if they all work together, to really be on top, in my opinion. You know, so, but Tio and Matias, that's another good fight. You know, Matias lost to Leon Paro, but that don't mean that Paro is the same dude as Paro can do some shit that I don't mean Paro can do what he ain't even paying attention. Alright, no you wouldn't, bro. So yeah, man. I don't mean that Paro won't be able to do what or Tio can do what Paro do. They both two different type of fighters, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, shit, it's a good fight, but it ain't pay-per-view. Shit, I had to do my job at the salvage pick-apart place. Got in and got out. Went as smooth as I thought it. I hoped it would. Really did. But like I said, that ain't no pay-per-view fight, and I think we all know it. You know, I think we all know it ain't pay-per-view, but at the end of the day, it's a good fight. That I will co-sign. I think it's a fight that can go either way, just because Liam Paro, you know, was able to beat Matias, though. Me and Tio can, and I say if Tio can't hurt him and keep him, or at least keep him off of him with his sharp counter punches, then it's pretty much a risk. It's a wrap. Because Matias got better conditioning and he hit harder. All Matias got to do is work on his jab and his defense. But he don't care about getting hit, and that's why his defense is trash. It's a mentality. He don't use his jab. He got a solid jab, use it. If he able to clean up a little bit and not become a defensive savant, he ain't got to be the greatest defender, but he able to pick up a little bit of defense and pick up his jab a lot more, he'll win, for sure. he'll win for sure. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, you know, hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video, but diabolical for them putting this fight on pay-per-view. But all that's pretty much telling you is the PBC, and I mean ESPN and Top Rank relationship is starting to dissolve. So pretty much all it tell you. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon, won't be disappointed. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications, we go live and drop video. Peace.